Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about NMOS inverter. First of all, we'll know what is enhancement MOSFET, depletion MOSFET. So in case of enhancement MOSFET, the channel is not present between source and drain at the time of manufacturing. We have to create channel by applying suitable gate voltage with respect to source. And the process is called charge inversion. In depletion MOSFET, the channel is already present between source and the drain at the time of manufacturing. So here, in case of enhancement device, the other symbol is shown in this fashion, where the substrate is also indicated. So for depletion mode, the symbol is seen as shown in the figure. Both represent N-channel MOSFET itself. So here we recollect some of the equations what we derived in the previous classes. So VDS saturation is equal to VGS minus VT. In the same way, ID or IDS is equal to beta by 2 VGS minus VTN whole square. Here they have shown in terms of Kn. So if we recollect, ID is equal to some constant into VGS minus VT whole square. So in case of non-saturation region, ID is given by some constant times VGS minus VT into VDS minus VDS square. So here they have taken 2 as common. Therefore, you don't have VDS square by 2 here. So since 2 is taken common, this is the expression where Kn is given by W mu n CGS divided by 2L. So there are different ways of representing IDS. So we can represent using process parameter K. We can use represent using beta. We can represent using CGS and so on. So here let us see what is NMOS inverter. NMOS inverter, how it is built with respect to or using depletion load. So in NMOS inverter, we have 2 portions. One is the load portion, and another is driver portion. So this driver portion is made of N MOSFET, and in the load portion you have N MOSFET but of depletion type. As you see here, to the gate of this enhancement N MOSFET, we apply input voltage, and the gate of the depletion device is connected to the source. They are shorted. So VGS of this depletion device is equal to 0. And now this works just like a load. So if VGS equal to 0, there is already channel established. So this works just like a load. So we'll see how this gives V naught equal to VDD for input smaller voltage compared to the threshold voltage of N MOSFET, and how V naught will be equal to a low voltage when input is high. So an inverter produces logic high voltage at the output when logic low is applied at the input, and logic low at the output when logic high is applied at the input. So here we see NMOS inverter and the characteristic curves of these MOSFETs. So already you are familiar with the characteristic curves of N MOSFET. There are multiple curves for different VGS values, and these black color lines indicate the curves for this enhancement device, and the blue color dashed curve represents the curve for the depletion device. As you see here, there's only one curve for this device. Why is it? It is because VGS is equal to 0. So this device is operating only for one VGS value, whereas this device is operating for multiple VGS values. So now we should know that the current what flows through this depletion device is also the same current that flows through this enhancement device. So we are plotting the curves in the same quadrant for both the devices. But we also note that the sum of this VDS voltages of these two MOSFETs is equal to VDD. We can apply KVL to the output loop. So the voltage across this depletion device plus the voltage across this enhancement device is equal to VDD. And therefore, if this voltage, that is the depletion device voltage across drain and source, if it is maximum, the voltage across drain and source of enhancement device is minimum. If the voltage across drain and source of this enhancement device is maximum, then the voltage across this will be minimum. So keeping that in mind, we should know that when VDS of this is 0, that is for enhancement device, if it is 0, VDS of an depletion device will be maximum, as VDS of enhancement device starts from here. VDS of depletion device starts from here. This is the starting point. And wherever this blue curve meets the black curves, that is the IDS curve for depletion device. If it meets the IDS curves for enhancement device, that forms the operating points for the inverter. You see here, there are several operating points, and there's one point here which is shown as a transition point for the driver. What is this transition point for the driver? It tells from which point onwards this device enters into saturation, up to which point it is in the non-saturation region. And knowing what is the input and what is the output at each operating point, we can understand how this inverter works. So if you consider the first point here, if you observe the point of intersection here, at this point, VDS for the enhancement, VDS for enhancement device is maximum, nearer to VDD. Okay. So VDS of enhancement device is nearer to VDD. What is V0? V0 is same as VDS. So V0 is high. What is the status of the enhancement device when you consider this operating point? This enhancement device is in the saturation region, and the depletion device is in the non-saturation region. So similarly, here also enhancement device is in the saturation, depletion is in the non-saturation. But if you see this point, this is entering into saturation. The depletion device is entering into saturation, and the enhancement MOSFET also is in the saturation region. So here both the devices are in the saturation. Both the devices in the saturation region. And in this point, you can see here, depletion device is in the saturation. Enhancement device is just entering into saturation region. So if you consider this point, depletion device is in the saturation, enhancement device is in the non-saturation region. So what is input voltage? That is nothing but V in, and that is nothing but the gate source voltage for enhancement device. Okay. So what is the constant value VGS? That is nothing but the input voltage. What is VDS of this enhancement device? That is nothing but the output voltage. So if you plot the curve, if you plot the values, what you get for VGS and V0, you observe that the circuit works like a inverter. So you can analyze this working of NMOS inverter considering different regions of operation. When the input voltage is lesser than the threshold voltage. When the input voltage to this enhancement device is lesser than the threshold voltage, this device will be in the off state and the current will not flow through this device. When the current does not flow through this device, the current through this device is also zero. If there is no component connected here. So in that case, what do you understand? There's no current flow through this NMOS inverter when input is lesser than the threshold voltage of enhancement device. And what is the power dissipation? Then power dissipation will be equal to zero because no current. I square or loss in this inverter is zero. Next, assume input is greater than the threshold voltage. So what will happen? There are curves here. So the curves represent this one, the enhancement device IDS values. So in that case, if you have some value for current for enhancement device, you can see here VGS value. So enhancement device curve is given by this. And depletion device, what is the status of depletion device? VGS is equal to zero, no? For depletion device, it is always in the on state. So when some current flows through this device, current also flows through this device, and this device is always in the on state. So now, and what is the expression for that current? So that is given by the relation. You consider here the enhancement device has this curve and depletion device has this curve. So this point corresponds to that operation. So the enhancement device is in the saturation, depletion device is in the non-saturation. Use the relations correspondingly for these two devices. And output, what is the value of output? In that case, some current is flowing through this device, and here also current is flowing through this device. What is the output? Output will be equal to current times resistance of this device, or V0 will be equal to VDD minus the drop across this. So next, in the same way, we can analyze for different points the status of each of this MOSFET and relate the currents. And when you see both the devices are in saturation, equate the saturation current values for both the devices, and you will come to know that ZPU by ZPD. What is ZPU? That is W by L ratio of this pull-up device to W by L ratio of this device. That is given by 4 by 1. So you can try to get that relation using this condition, that is both the currents in the saturation point. That condition you can assume. That happens when input is equal to VDD by 2. So assume that condition, input equal to VDD by 2, both the currents in the devices are due to saturation currents, and equate the saturation currents, find out what is KD by KL, and try to know what is ZPU by ZPD. ZPU is W by L ratio of the pull-up device. ZPD is W by L ratio of pull-down device. And if you substitute the threshold voltage values in it, you will get to know that ZPU by ZPD will be equal to 4:1. This derivation you can do it at home as a assignment. So this analysis is done for the region between C and D. In between C and D, as you see here, depletion device is in the saturation region, enhancement device is in the non-saturation region. Equate corresponding to the currents and find out the output. Output will be equal to current into the resistance of this device. So when you observe V0 versus Vi, you get a inverter characteristic curve, and if you vary the ratio KD by KL, you will find out as you increase the ratio, the curve moves towards left side. As you decrease the ratio, the curve moves towards right side. What is this KD by KL? It is nothing but beta that is W by L ratio of the beta N of the depletion device divided by beta of enhancement device. So in other words, if you vary the W by L ratio for increasing value, the curve moves towards left. For decreasing value, the curve moves towards right. That's about NMOS inverter part 1.